From Cooper, I am having a crisis of faith. Throughout my life, I have always felt a close connection with God, even while suffering through depression and anxiety. God has always been there to pull me through. Now, for the first time ever, I'm truly feeling his absence. With my parents' divorce over the summer, my failing academics, and a lost sense of purpose, I feel farther away from God than I ever have before, to the point where I am questioning the whole thing. I try talking to pastors and other spiritual leaders about it, and while they sympathize with my predicament, they offer no real solutions. I understand that the Lord works in mysterious ways, but how can I keep my faith when it seems he's not there at all? Well, first of all, nothing that you're saying has any effect on God. God is there. He was there yesterday. He's there today. He's going to be there tomorrow. This has nothing to do with God. This has to do with you. Nothing has happened to God. God has not changed at all. You have changed. You have been through an experience that has depressed you, that has fed into depression and anxiety. You seem to have already had the experience of your parents getting divorced. That's a philosophical problem, and it's an emotional experience, but it's a philosophical problem, because even before, when you had faith and God was there, people were getting divorced. When you had faith and God was there, it was a sad world. People died. People got sick unfairly. Children got sick unfairly. All that was true before, when you had faith and God was there. Now God's there and you don't have faith, and all those things are true. The only thing that's changed is that something has happened to you that you don't like. Some of the unfairness, the sadness of life has come to you directly and affected you personally, and that has affected your emotional sense that God is there. Nothing's happened to God. You have lost your emotional sense that God is there because something sad has now happened to you, and you weren't philosophically prepared for that eventuality. The God you believe in has to be a God of the sad world, because this is a sad, sad world, okay? And so now this is really sad when your parents get divorced, tremendously sad. So the question is not whether you should have faith. Of course you should have faith, because God's there. That hasn't changed. That was true yesterday. It's true today, going to be true tomorrow. The question is, how do you restore your emotional sense of his presence? What I would do is I would immerse myself in conversation with him about the things that are bothering you. The thing that is bothering you is your depression, your anxiety, and this divorce. Talk to him about it. He will talk back. Pray to him about this. Go off by yourself. Speak aloud so that you can form full sentences and pray to the God who was there yesterday, he's there today, he's there tomorrow. So you can restore, so he will help you restore, and ask him to restore the emotional sense of his presence, which is a comfort to us all. You have lost something comforting, which is the emotional sense of his presence, but nothing has happened to God. And you should deal with this because, you might need therapy to deal with your parents' divorce too. That's a very, very shocking and sad and traumatic thing. But again, remember, this is about you. It's about your emotional sense of something. If you suddenly lost your emotional sense that Brazil was there, Brazil would still be there. Same is true of God.